have for you one practical AI tip for the holidays, and then a completely impractical tangent about AI personalized content. All right, for the tip, so if you're a parent of young kids or you're gonna be around like young nieces and nephews for the holidays, something that they are gonna love is if you use ChatGPT to generate images for them while you tell them a story. We'll make up stories for our 2-year-old daughter and tell her about how she goes on adventures with her little elf friend named Luna, and they go and eat ice cream and do all of her favorite things, and then we can generate images about it. Like this. There's Gwen up there, there's her little elf friend Luna. So easy and such a huge hit. And if you're not like so creative about making up stories, of course you can use ChatGPT to make up the story too. So shifting to not so practical. What we just talked about of being able to create images exactly how you want them to be for your story is hyper-personalized content. It's a small example of it, but this is going to be becoming a lot more prevalent in our lives. And all the pieces are being set up on the board. We can easily write scripts, generate images. We're starting to be able to generate videos. We can generate music. It's just a matter of time till all of these pieces improve, get pulled together, and then you can generate quality, hyper-personalized content to the masses. And this could look like a TV show that's made just for you. It has elements of your favorite type of drama, storylines, comedy. And I see two sides of this. From the marketing and business perspective, this is amazing. You're able to really get eyeballs because the information is going to be so keyed into them that they won't be able to look away. But how my soul feels about that gives me some concern. Like the way I've connected with people in my life is if they like certain bands, movies, books, like I know you're my people. Because that's representative of ideas and feelings. Like when I was first dating my now husband, there was of course like a lot of love feelings at first. The moment that I knew like this is the person for me, he was in my apartment in New York and looking at my bookshelf, and then he pulled out a book called The Book of Laughter and Forgetting. And he was looking through it and he goes, "I love this book. This is so cool that you have this." And I was like, I've never met anyone who's read that book. It's one of my favorites. It's kind of weird. Got it from a used bookstore. Never talked to anybody about it. Just one of those things that was so precious to me. And then we talked about the book, and it was such a good conversation. And that's just an example of the importance of a shared content experience, not hyper-personalized where it's just for you. And whether that be on such a small level as finding someone you love or finding friendship, or a wider, more societal level of the importance of exchange of ideas and discussion. So yeah, that's kind of haunting me as we go down this path of hyper-personalization. And I acknowledge it's silly to fear an unknown future because the reality is probably going to be that it will be different, but that doesn't necessarily mean it'll be bad. I'm sure we'll still find ways to connect just in a different way that I'm not familiar with yet. But this one's pretty precious to me, so it'll be hard to see it change. But anyways, I'm curious on your thoughts, if this is how you connect with people too. Happy holidays.